Once upon a time, in a quaint village nestled between rolling hills and thick woods, lived a poor woodcutter and his 2 children, Hansel and Gretel. The family struggled to make ends meet, and as the winds of famine swept through the land, the situation grew dire. The woodcutter's wife, a woman with a heart hardened by hardship, began to devise a plan to alleviate their hunger. One evening, as the moon cast its silvery glow over the village, she approached her husband with a wicked proposal. "We can no longer afford to feed both ourselves and the children," she said, her voice a whisper that slithered through the dimly lit room. "Take Hansel and Gretel into the woods and leave them there. We cannot bear the weight of their mouths on our meager resources." The woodcutter, a kind man burdened by the weight of responsibility, hesitated at the monstrous suggestion. But as his wife's persistence gnawed at his resolve, he reluctantly agreed, hoping against hope that someone would come to the aid of his innocent children. That very night, as the village slept in blissful ignorance, Hansel and Gretel were awakened by a soft rustle at their bedroom door. Their father, heavy-hearted and cloaked in shadows, led them through the moonlit village to the edge of the ominous woods. Hansel, a brave boy with a spirit not easily dimmed, overheard his parents' conversation and devised a plan. Before leaving, he filled his pockets with pebbles, little stars of hope against the dark canvas of uncertainty. The moon cast its ethereal glow upon the trio as they entered the forest. The trees whispered ancient secrets, and the crunch of leaves underfoot echoed their melancholic journey. Hansel surreptitiously dropped pebbles along the path, creating a breadcrumb trail that gleamed in the moonlight. After a tearful farewell, the woodcutter left Hansel and Gretel alone in the heart of the woods. The siblings, clinging to each other in the unfamiliar darkness, waited for dawn with bated breath. However, the forest, a realm of shadows and secrets, seemed to devour the moonlit path. Hansel's clever breadcrumbs were gobbled up by the silent creatures of the night, leaving the children stranded in an unfamiliar thicket as the first light of dawn broke through the leaves. Realizing they were truly alone, Hansel and Gretel wandered deeper into the woods, their small hands entwined, their eyes filled with both fear and determination. Hunger gnawed at their stomachs, and the forest seemed to close in on them with each step. As the day wore on, their journey led them to a peculiar clearing where a mysterious sight awaited them. In the heart of the glade stood a house made entirely of gingerbread, candy canes, and sweets of every kind. The scent of sugar and spice hung in the air, a tempting invitation that wafted through the enchanted woods. Hansel and Gretel, their hunger overcoming caution, approached the gingerbread house. With each step, the air grew sweeter, and the vibrant colors of the confectionery creation beckoned them closer. Unknown to the children, the gingerbread house belonged to a wicked witch who lured lost souls into her sugary trap. Her eyes, sharp as shards of glass, had been watching the siblings since they entered her realm. As Hansel and Gretel reached out to taste the candy adorned on the walls, the door creaked open, revealing the sinister silhouette of the witch. She grinned, revealing yellowed teeth, her eyes glinting with malevolence. "Nibble, nibble, little mouse! Who's nibbling at my house?" the witch hissed, her voice a melody of both sweetness and menace. Caught in the witch's web, Hansel and Gretel tried to flee, but the sugary ground beneath them seemed to hold them in place. The witch, quick as a serpent, captured them and locked them in a cage crafted from licorice and chocolate. In the ensuing days, Hansel and Gretel endured a cruel fate. The witch fed Hansel with rich foods to fatten him for her dark feast, while Gretel, relegated to the role of servant, toiled under the watchful eyes of her captor. But the siblings, united by their love and determination, hatched a plan to outsmart the witch. Hansel, though weakened by his forced feasts, shared his strength and hope with Gretel. Together, they devised a clever ruse to convince the witch that Hansel remained too thin to be cooked. The witch, growing impatient, decided she could wait no longer. She ordered Gretel to prepare the oven for the grand feast. Gretel, however, feigned confusion, asking the witch to demonstrate how Hansel should fit into the oven. Annoyed but eager to expedite her meal, the witch climbed into the oven herself. Seizing the opportunity, Gretel swiftly closed the oven door, trapping the wicked witch inside. The air filled with a cacophony of her screams, a symphony of justice that reverberated through the enchanted woods. With the witch defeated, Hansel and Gretel discovered the secrets of her gingerbread house, a treasure trove of sweets and riches. They gathered their strength and made their way through the mystical forest, determined to find their way back home. As they journeyed, they encountered a radiant dove, its feathers aglow with an otherworldly light. The dove guided them through the labyrinthine woods, whispering secrets of the forest and leading them toward the path that would take them home. The siblings emerged from the woods, their faces aglow with the dawn of a new day. The village, once draped in shadows, welcomed them back with open arms. However, they returned not to the house of their wicked stepmother, but to a home reclaimed by their sorrowful yet remorseful father. The woodcutter, burdened by the weight of his actions, had endured sleepless nights of regret. He yearned for the return of his lost children and redemption for the darkness that had enveloped his family. As Hansel and Gretel embraced their father, forgiveness and healing blossomed in the wake of their shared journey. The village, touched by the siblings' resilience and the transformative power of love, celebrated their return with a feast that echoed with laughter and joy. Hansel and Gretel, forever changed by their adventure, became beacons of hope in the village. The tale of their courage and triumph over adversity echoed through generations, a testament to the indomitable spirit of those who dare to confront the shadows in the enchanted woods. And so, in the heart of the village, where the woods whispered secrets and the stars bore witness to the transformative journey of two siblings, the tale of Hansel and Gretel became a timeless fable of resilience, resourcefulness, and the enduring power of familial bonds. The end.